I think it's about time we looked at some brain anatomy data. This is a scatter plot of the human brain's mean cortical thickness by age. Each of these 1,493 dots is a person who had their brain scanned using structural MRI. In this case, we used the scans to quantitatively measure the thickness of their cortical gray matter across all the different regions of their cortex, and then compute the average, also called the mean, for their whole brain. Developmentally, you can see here how thickness changes across age. It gets thinner from childhood through adolescence and all the way into young adulthood, going from being over 3 millimeters thick at age 3 on average to about only 2.5 millimeters thick by age 21. In the same people, using the same MRI scans, we also quantitatively measured the total area of their brain's cortical surface. The cortex is multi-layered, sort of like a thin crust pizza that's been crumpled up so it can fit inside the skull. So different people basically have different sized mind pizzas, depending on individual differences, variability, and also depending on their age. The development of cortical surface area, which you can see here, is quite different from the development of cortical thickness. From the ages of 3 to about 11 or so, surface area actually increases, and then it plateaus, and then it changes direction and actually then decreases through the teenage years, all the way to age 21. So I've always thought this was really interesting. So your brain is actually getting thinner and shrinking during a period of psychological development where you're making actually some of your biggest cognitive gains, maturing from adolescence into adulthood. As a teenager, your mind is expanding while your brain is actually contracting. This is yet another way that brains are not at all like muscles. More cognitive firepower is coming from the brain while it gets smaller, not bigger. It's all about increasing the complexity of your network connections.